The torches burned along the wall. The night was cold and clear. The ships were waiting by the shore, and morning would bring warm. You stood beside the gate in mail, your hand upon your blade, while I held tightly to your cloak and wished the dawn away. The horses stamped upon the frost, the warriors spoke in low tones, the ravens circled overhead as if they already knew. I touched the scar above your brow, the one you earned before, and tried to hide the trembling that I could hide no more. You told me not to fear the road and not to mourn before the time, but your eyes betrayed the words you spoke beneath the winter sky. If tomorrow takes you from me, if the battlefield is won, promise me one thing before you leave: our love will not be done until Valhalla waits for me, beyond the gates of night, where the fallen walk beneath a never-ending light. If the sword should call your name, if your shield should touch the ground, I will carry you within my heart until we meet beyond, until Valhalla. Remember me when the northern fires glow, for no grave can hold a love that two souls chose to know. The morning came across the hills, the horns began to sound. You kissed my forehead once and then you turned toward the road. I watched your banner disappear beyond the frozen trees, and though my heart was breaking, I stood and let you leave. The days became a winter, the winter became a year. I kept the fire beside the door and listened for your return. Sometimes the wind would strike the walls the way your hands once did, and for a breath I would believe you had come home again. your path should lead through darkness, leave a light for me. Winter, wait beyond the flame, for when my final morning comes, I will call your name. Until Valhalla, wait for me beyond the gates of night, where the fallen walk beneath the endless northern light. If the sword has claimed your final breath, if your shield lies on the ground, I will carry all the love we made until we meet beyond. Until Valhalla, remember me when the ancient fires burn, for I will cross whatever lies ahead when it is finally my turn. Until Valhalla, until we meet beyond the mountains, beyond the sea. And when I find you waiting there, I will take your hand again. The years have covered every road, the old gate stands alone. The torches that once lit the wall have long since turned to stone, but I still keep your cloak beside the fire within my hall. And when the northern sky turns cold, I whisper through the dawn, wait for me, I am coming. Until Valhalla, the horses stamped upon the frost, the warriors spoke in low tones. The moon rests on the water, the loch is dark and still. Mist gathers around the standing stones beneath the sleeping hill. No fire burns beside me, no footsteps cross the shore, only the quiet of the night and the name I speak once more. I came here when the sun went down, as we once came before, when you would sit beside the reeds and watch the evening shore. You told me that the moon would know the paths our hearts had made, and even if the world grew dark, its light would never fade. I laughed at you that summer night, I thought we had endless time. Now every silver thread of light feels like a memory of mine. The water holds the sky above, the mountains hold the rain, and somewhere in the silence I almost hear your voice again. Under the moonlit solitude, I speak your name so low. Across the still and silver loch, I wonder if you know that I still keep the place beside me where your shoulder used to rest. And though the years have taken you, your memory will not leave. Under the moonlit solitude, where no one hears me cry, I send my love across the water beneath the northern sky. trees whisper slow. The path we walked through summer rain is covered now with snow. I found the stone where you once carved a mark beside my name. The letters worn by weather now, but somehow still the same. I placed my hand upon the stone and felt the winter cold. Yet underneath that frozen earth I felt the warmth we held. Perhaps love does not disappear. Perhaps it simply waits, like roots beneath the sleeping ground, for spring to open again. Under the moonlit solitude, I speak your name so low. Across the still and silver loch, I wonder if you know that I still keep the place beside me where your shoulder used to rest. And though the years have taken you, your memory will not leave. Under the moonlit solitude, where no one hears me cry, I send my love across the water beneath the northern sky. Across the water, across the night, love remembers, love survives. If you can hear me beyond the silence, if your spirit walks these hills, know that every quiet evening my heart remembers still. Through the darkness, through the years, love remains. And when the moon touches the water, I feel you near again. Under the moonlit solitude, I speak your name once more. And though there is no answer from the quiet northern shore, I feel your hand within the silence. I feel your warmth nearby, as if the years have disappeared beneath this silver sky. Under the moonlit solitude, I no longer fear the night, for love can live beyond the years when carried by the light. Moon above us, water below, love between us, still it glows. And when my final evening comes, I will follow where you go. The moon moves slowly westward, the mist begins to clear. The loch returns the morning light, and I remain here. I touch the ancient stone once more, then turn toward the hill. The night is gone, the world is still, but your love remains with me. The moon rests on the water, the loch is dark and still. Mist gathers around the standing stones beneath the sleeping hill. No fire burns beside me, No footsteps cross the shore, only the quiet of the night, and the name I speak once more. A single thread of crimson wool was tied around my hand. You whispered that the sea could stretch, but never break its strand. The village slept beneath the rain. The hills were dark and still, and somewhere beyond the western shore, you waited by the hill. Your fingers move through crimson wool beneath the candlelight. You tied it gently round my wrist and smiled without a word, as if you knew the road ahead would carry me far away. The ships were waiting by the shore, the tide was turning fast. I promised I would come again, no matter how long it lasted. Years may pull us separate, and oceans may divide, but every time I feel this thread, I know you're on my side. Follow the thread through the darkness, follow it wherever it goes, across the sea and the frozen hills, through the rain and the snow. If the world should pull us farther, if the years should change our names, I will follow that crimson thread back to your waiting flame. Follow the thread through the darkness, let it lead me through the night, for somewhere at the end of it, your heart is holding mine. The northern waters swallowed ships, the winter claimed the shore. I carried that small thread beneath my armor through the war. There were nights beside strange fires when I thought I would not live, but I would touch the crimson wool and remember what you gave. One spring the army turned toward home, the banners came down slow, and once again I saw the road that led toward the coast. I followed past through heather fields, through valleys washed with rain, and every mile beneath my feet brought back your face again. I never knew what waited there, I never knew the cost, but I knew the thread still held us, though every road was lost. Follow the thread through the darkness, follow it wherever it goes, across the sea and the frozen hills, through the rain and the snow. If the world should pull us farther, if the years should change our names, I will follow that crimson thread back to your waiting flame. Follow fire, I felt you in the air. Thread through the ocean, thread through the night, thread toward the one who holds your light. I never needed maps to find you, I only had to follow. Across the hills and through the years, to the words we never said. The world may change around us, the old kingdoms may fall, but this crimson thread between our hearts will outlast them all. Follow the thread through the darkness, let it rest within your hand. For every road I ever walked was leading to this land. Softly between our hands tonight, no longer pulled by distant seas, no longer lost from sight. The fire burns beside us, the rain moves through the trees, and the thread that once was stretched by miles now rests between our knees. Two ends, one promise, one love that found its way home. No candle marked the hour, no bell announced the night, only mist around the stones and one pale thread of light. You came without a word to me, I waited without fear, for some promises need no voice when two hearts know they're near. The standing stones were dark with rain, the earth was cold beneath. You wore a cloak of woven gray, a silver clasp at your sleeve. I placed my hand upon the stone, you placed your hand in mine, and neither one of us spoke a word. Beneath the ancient sky, beyond the hill the watchfires burned. Our clans were gathering, but in that circle of old stone, the distant world disappeared. No priest stood there to hear us, no king was called to see, yet something older than a spoken vow was passing silently. This is our silent covenant, kept where no blade can reach, a promise written without words in everything we cannot speak. If distance takes you from my side, if winter hides your trail, I will remember how you held my hand when every other promise failed. This is our silent covenant beneath the ancient stone, wherever either heart may wander. called me north, the banners filled the road. You stood beside the village gate and watched the soldiers go. I wanted then to tell you all the words I had concealed, but your eyes already answered me, and silence was enough. The years went by like river water, the battles came and passed. I carried that small silver clasp through every winter storm, and every night before I slept I touched it in my hand, remembering the circle of stones, the rain, the mist, the land. I never heard you promise, I never heard you swear, but somehow through the longest years I knew that you were there. This is our silent covenant, kept where no blade can reach, a promise written without words in everything we cannot speak. If distance takes you from my side, if winter hides your trail, I will remember how you held my hand when every other promise failed. This is our silent covenant beneath the ancient stone, wherever either heart may wander, neither heart will walk alone. Keep the quiet promise that no distance can erase. Through the winter, through the years, love remains. And if the world forgets our names, the ancient stones will know. This is our silent covenant. Now the years have brought me home. I return beneath the evening mist to the place where we once stood. There you ate beside the stones, your silver hair touched by rain. And when your hand reaches for my own, I know the vow remains. This is our silent covenant. No kingdom can undo, no battle, sea, or passing age could take my heart from you. Still remember, still unbroken, still alive. We never needed words to know that love had kept us both alive. The mist moves softly through the stones, the evening settled slow. Two hands rest together once again, where ancient grasses grow. No witness, no trumpet, no written line, only your hand in mine. And the silence says we kept the covenant. gates were dark behind me, the battlefield was still, and dawn was climbing slowly above the eastern hill. My blade was cold beside my hand, my shield was split and worn. I had carried war for many years before that quiet morn. I came across the ruined field where banners touched the ground. The ravens circled overhead but made no morning sound. My armor bore the marks of steel, my cloak was torn by rain. Yet through the smoke I saw your light burning beyond the gate. You stood beneath the wooden arch, your hands were open wide, and for the first time in my life I had no need to hide. I had learned to trust the edge, to answer fear with steel, but you looked through the warrior and saw the heart beneath. Lay down the blade, come into my embrace. Let the war fall silent when I hold you in this place. I have fought beneath the storm, I have walked where brave men fell, but your arms are the fortress where my wounded spirit dwells. Lay down the blade, let tomorrow wait outside, for the strongest heart I know is the one that stays beside me. You washed the blood from off my hands, you mended what you could. You never asked me who had won, you only asked if I was well. I told you of the mountain pass, the cold beneath the moon, the calm rays who had fallen there and would not see the spring. You listened without turning away, you held me through the night, and every scar upon my skin seemed softer in your light. The sword can guard a kingdom, the shield can stop a spear, but neither one can heal a heart the way you heal me here. Lay down the blade, come into my embrace. Let the war fall silent when I hold you in this place. I have fought beneath the storm, I have walked where brave men fell, but your arms are the fortress where my wounded spirit dwells. Lay down the blade, let tomorrow wait outside, for the strongest heart I know is the one that stays beside me. I do not love the sword you carry, nor the victories it brings. I love the woman underneath it, the soul beneath the steel. Come home, lay it down, rest your heart safe and sound. Let the mountains keep their battles, let the old kings claim their throne. I have no crown I wish to wear if I cannot share your home. Lay down the blade, come into my embrace. Let the years of war grow quiet as I hold you in this place. I have walked beneath the storm, I have stood where kingdoms fell, but your love became the fortress where my between our hearts, only two souls after battle, finally free to start. The sun rose over broken stone, the ravens turned away, and beside the quiet fortress wall my blade was left to rust. Your hand was warm inside of mine, the mountain air was clear, and after all the years of war I found my courage here. Not in the blade, not in the shield, but in your embrace. The valley wore a veil of white, the mountains disappeared, and through the frozen morning mist the sound of wolves was near. My hands were numb beneath my cloak, my breath became a cloud. I walked beneath the northern wind with no one walking near. 3 days beyond the cedar woods, the river had turned stone. The path beneath my frozen feet no longer led me home. I carried one small woven thread you tied around my wrist, a quiet promise from the day we parted in the mist. The snow rose higher than my knees, the daylight faded blue, but every step through bitter cold was one step back to you. Then through the white I saw a flame, a shelter in the night, and standing there beyond the door was the one who was my light. Hold me in your glacial embrace where the winter cannot reach. Let the cold surround the mountain walls, but leave your warmth with me. I have crossed the frozen wilderness, I have walked through endless snow, and in your arms the world grows still, the only place I know. Hold me in your glacial embrace where the northern silence lies, for even beneath the icebound sky your love keeps me alive. You pulled my cloak around me, you warmed my frozen hands, you placed me near the ancient fire and helped me learn to stand. No words were needed in that room, the years fell from our eyes. You held me like the winter sea had never come between our lives. Outside the snow continued falling, covering every track, but in the shelter of your arms I knew I had come back. The storm could bury every road, the ice could claim the land, but nothing in that frozen world could loosen your warm hand. Hold me river takes the valley, if the winter takes the road, I will follow where you lead me. I will carry what we hold. Stay beside me through the cold. Guard the promise, never fold. Let the northern wind surround us. Let the snow erase our trail. For I have found a warmer world where every other light has failed. Hold me in your glacial embrace, where the winter cannot reach. Let the frozen mountains stand above, their silence cannot break us. I have crossed the frozen wilderness, I have walked through endless night, and in your arms the world grows warm, the darkness turns to light. Hold me in your glacial embrace when the final fires fade. For if the whole wide north should freeze, your love will still remain. Through the ice, through the snow, where you are, I will go. And when the spring returns at last, let it find us here. The storm has passed beyond the ridge, the morning sky is clear. Snow lies softly on the roof, but there is warmth in here. Your hand is resting over mine, the fire burns down low, and all the frozen world outside can wait beneath the snow. For in this quiet northern place where winter holds the land, I have found my shelter in the warmth of your embrace.
The sea has lost its anger, the oars are resting still, and evening lays a silver veil across the western hills. A small fire burns beside the pier, a lantern rocks in gold, and after years beneath the waves I see the place I know. The ship enters quietly, her worn sails hanging low. No battle horn, no shouted word, no banners in the wind. Only gulls above the harbor, only footsteps on the stone, and you standing by the water as though no time had gone.
Your hair was touched with winter, your hands were folded tight. But when you saw me coming home, your face became the light.
I have slept beneath strange skies, I have crossed the bitter sea,
but every road I ever took was bringing you to me.
Be my
peaceful harbor, let the weary waters rest.
Let me lay this traveler down
against your waiting chest. No more distant battle cries, no more roads beneath the rain.
I have wandered far enough,
I will not leave again. Be my peaceful harbor, where the heart can finally stay.
After all the years I've lost,
let me find you here today.
Led me through the narrow gate where heather climbed the wall. The old oak table still remain, the same stone by the hall.
You poured the winter mead for us, you laughed beneath your breath, and for a moment all the years between us disappeared.
I told you of the northern storms, the islands wrapped in snow. You listened with your hand in mine as if you already knew.
Then you asked me if the sea still called my name at night.
I said the sea has taken much,
but it has lost this fight.
for I have learned what gold cannot,
what kingdoms never prove.
a man can cross the whole wide world and still be searching for his home.
Be my peaceful harbor, let the weary waters rest.
Let me lay this traveler down
Against your waiting chest, no more distant battle cries, no more roads beneath the rain.
I have wandered far enough,
I will not leave again. Be my peaceful harbor, where the heart can finally stay.
after all the years I've lost.
Let me find you here today. I never needed silver, I never asked for fame. I only kept the fire alive and waited for your sail.
I never feared the winter, I never feared the blade.
But I feared returning home one day to find your fire had changed.
The years have left their traces,
Then let them stay.
we have found each other again.
And that is enough for today. Be my peaceful harbor, let the weary waters rest.
Let me lay these years behind,
Against your waiting chest,
no more
distant battle cries, no more roads beneath the rain.
the sea may call beyond the hills,
But I will not leave again. Be my peaceful harbor, where my wandering soul can stay.
the world can turn beyond our door.
But I am home today.
Let the tide move where it will,
Let the northern winds blow free.
for every shore I ever crossed
Was leading you to me.
The harbor sleeps beneath the moon, the longship rests on shore.
Your hand is warm inside of mine, and I need nothing more.
The fire is low,
The night is calm,
the sea has found its peace. After all the roads I've known, your arms are where I cease. The snow came down like feathers, the sea lay dark and still, and morning found me walking beneath the sleeping hill. No horn announced my coming, no fire burned beside the gate. Only one path through the whiteness, and the footprints growing faint. I knew the mark of your small boots beside the frozen stream, the place where we would gather wood, the hill beyond the trees. I knew the stone you always touched before you crossed the moor, and saw the thread of blue wool caught upon the old oak door.
I called your name into the mist, but winter held its breath. The only answer came from gulls above the empty cliffs.
I had crossed the sea for you through 7 nights of rain, but the road beneath my feet was carrying me too late.
Your fading footsteps in the snow still lead me toward the shore.
Each mark becomes a memory
of who we were before.
I would trade the years I carried,
every battle, every crown,
for one more evening at your side
before the sun went down.
Your fading footsteps disappear, but I will follow still,
through the white and silent valleys, past the dark and sleeping hills.
The hearth was cold inside the hall, your spindle by the flame, a wooden comb upon the chest, a ribbon bearing your name.
The elder told me you had waited through the longest winter night.
You watched the sea until the dawn and prayed to see my sail.
You never cursed the ocean, you never cursed my name.
You only left one lantern lit beside the window frame. And now I hold that lantern, though its oil has long run dry.
While winter moves across the fields and ravens cross the sky,
your fading footsteps in the snow
still lead me toward the shore.
Each mark becomes a memory
of who we were before.
I would trade the years I carried,
every battle, every crown,
for one more evening at your side
before the sun went down.
Your fading footsteps disappear, but I will follow still,
through the white and silent valleys, past the dark and sleeping hills. I watched the western water, I watched the changing sky. I knew the sea had taken you, but never said goodbye.
I kept your place beside the fire,
I kept your cup at hand,
and every night I dreamed your ship
was coming toward the land.
If I could walk the road again,
I would not sail away.
you came as far as love could ask.
I wish I had come sooner.
Your fading footsteps
footsteps in the snow are almost gone from sight,
but every step you left behind
still guides me through the night.
I would trade the years I carry,
Every scar and every sword,
for one last moment at your side.
for one last word.
The fading footsteps disappear, the winter covers all,
But I will carry where they lay,
until my final call.
and if there is another shore
Beyond the western sea,
when all these earthly roads are gone,
come walking back to me. The snow has closed the pathway,
the sea has swallowed sound,
the morning light is touching
the cold and empty ground.
I turn toward the distant hills
Your lantern in my hand,
and walk the road your footsteps made.
across the winterland.
Perhaps they fade beneath the snow,
But they never fade in me. The sea was black beneath the hull, the oars moved slow and deep, and far behind the cliffs were lost within the mist and rain. I held your silver clasp in hand, the one you gave to me, and watched a single northern star burn over the empty sea.
You stood upon the harbor stone when winter filled the air. Your woolen cloak was wrapped around you, red fire in your hair.
I promised I would cross the world, those storms should bar the way, and you said follow where it shines, I'll wait for you each day.
The long ship left beneath the moon, the gulls cried overhead, but every wave that pulled me west still carried what you said.
When darkness covered every path, when I could see no shore, I raised my eyes into the night and knew what stars were for.
Under the North
Star, I will find my way across the iron sea and the breaking
5 more. We fought the storm beyond the ice, we slept upon the shore.
My hands were warm from rope and oar, my shield was split in two. Yet every time the sea grew wild, I thought of coming to you.
One night the clouds swallowed the stars, the waves rose like a wall. The helmsman cried that all was lost, but I remembered all.
I remembered stone beneath your feet, the warmth beside your door, and somewhere past the raging sea, the woman I adored.
So I tied your clasp against my chest and faced the storm again.
For love had given me a road where maps had drawn an end.
Under the North Star
I will find my way across the iron sea and the breaking gray.
no matter how
Far the cold winds blow, your fire is the light that calls me home.
under the North Star.
Hold my name tonight, keep one flame burning through the longest night. And when the dawn breaks over the sea, the first road home will lead to thee. I have watched the sea each evening from the doorway by the flame. Every ship that crossed the horizon made my heart speak your name.
I have carried you through storms, though you were nowhere near. Your voice was in the creaking mast, your whisper in my ear.
If the winter takes the sunlight,
I will follow that one flame.
if the world should turn against us, I will still return the same.
Under the North Star
I have found my way across the iron sea and the breaking gray.
no storm could steal the
Promise that we made,
no darkness could extinguish
what we saved.
under the North Star.
There you are tonight, standing where the heather meets the light. I cross the sea beneath that silver glow, and every step was one step home.
I waited through the longest night,
I crossed the darkest sea.
and beneath the North Star shining bright,
You were always there for me.
the long ship rests beside the shore. The oars lie still and warm.
Your hand is warm within my own, and night gives way to dawn. Above the cliffs, the northern star begins to fade from view,
But I no longer
need its light. I have found my way to you. The mist lay low upon the loch, the heather bowed with rain, And through the stones the evening wind called softly through your name. I found you where the old tree stood beneath the fading light, and knew before I touched your hand I would love you past this life.
Your cloak was damp with ocean spray, my shield was scarred and worn. We watched the last red light descend beyond the western horn. No priest
Stood there to bless our hands, no king had come to see. Only the ancient stones remained to guard our memory.
You placed your hand inside of mine, your fingers trembling slow.
And in that quiet, sacred place we made a vow below.
If the sea should take my ship, if winter claims my breath,
I will follow where you wander, beyond the gates of death.
I give you this immortal vow.
Before the earth and sky,
No blade, no storm, no turning tide.
we'll tear our hearts apart.
When all the halls have fallen down,
When every flame burns low,
wherever your soul finds shelter,
there my love will go.
I give you this immortal vow.
Nothing can undo
The promise made beside the stones.
my life belongs with you.
Years may carve the lines of age across our weathered skin. The forest may forget our names, the sea may change its shore.
But I will know your voice in rain, your footsteps in the snow, the warmth of you beside the hearth when northern winds blow.
And if the ravens cross the sky above a battlefield,
I will remember your embrace was stronger than my shield.
I have faced the edge of war,
I have watched brave men depart,
but nothing ever frightened me.
like losing you from my heart.
So if tomorrow calls me far and distant horns are heard,
Hold this promise close to you. I will return in word.
I give you this immortal vow.
Before the earth and sky,
No blade, no storm, no turning tide.
we'll tear our hearts apart.
When all the
Halls have fallen down, when every flame burns low,
wherever your soul finds shelter,
there my love will beside the fire.
If your tears should fill the lock, I will hear them through the rain.
If the world should call you lost, I will come for you again.
Let the mountains bear our witness.
Let the old oak know our names.
Let the sea carry our promise
Through the centuries unchanged.
I give you this immortal vow
Before the earth and sky,
and though the years may steal our youth,
they cannot steal this love.
when every sword is laid to rest, when every king is gone,
Your hand will still be holding mine. When the final dawn comes on,
I give you this immortal vow. Through every life we knew,
through every shore, through every age,
I would still
come home to you. When the last fire turns to ash,
when the last long ship leaves the shore,
I will find you where the old stones stand and choose you once more.
the mist returns across the loch.
The night grows still and deep,
Your head rests softly against mine.
and ancient vows remain.
I found you where the old tree stood,
Beneath the fading light,
and knew before I touched your hand,
I would love you past this life.
your cloak was damp with ocean spray.
My shield was scarred and worn.
We watched the last red light descend. Across the blackened water, I saw one lantern burn, a single light upon the shore that called me homeward still.
The oars were cold beneath my hands, the northern wind was wild. But every mile I crossed that night was 1 mile toward my bride.
You stood beneath the standing stones with rain upon your hair. Your cloak pulled close against the storm. Your hands were raised in prayer.
Behind you rose the heather hills, before you rolled the sea. And though 100 swords had failed, your waiting carried me.
I had worn iron upon my chest, I had slept beneath the snow.
But no fortress in the northern lands was where my heart would go.
For kingdoms fade like winter tracks, and banners fall away.
But I remembered how you looked
The night I sailed away.
Be my shield when the cold winds rise. Be my haven when the long seas call.
I will cross every storm beneath northern skies.
I will come when the old cliffs fall.
the world.
but I carry my home in you.
3 winters passed in distant lands, 3 summers turned to rain.
I learned the weight of empty homes, the language of the slain.
Then came the night of broken shields, the field was red and still.
I heard no horn, I saw no flame, only the distant hills.
I thought of you beside the shore, of your fire burning low,
And rose beneath the morning frost, with one road left to go.
no silver crown could call me back,
No lord could make me stay.
your name was carved beneath my breath and pulled me through the grey.
Be my shield when the cold winds rise, be my haven when the long seas call.
I will cross every storm beneath northern skies.
I will come when the old cliffs fall.
Lay your hand upon this battle-worn heart.
Oh, let the silence tell what words cannot prove.
I may carry a sword through the dark of the world,
But I carry my home in you. I never asked the sea to spare you, nor begged the gods for gold,
I only kept the hearth alive,
and waited through the cold.
and I never feared the storming sea,
Nor blades beneath the sun,
but I feared a life where I returned.
and found that you were gone.
So let the mountains hear our vow,
Let every river know,
wherever the ravens carry us, together
we will go. Be my shield when the cold winds rise, be my haven when the long seas call.
I have crossed every storm beneath northern skies.
And I have found where I belong.
Lay your hand upon this battle-worn heart.
Let the years fall away from our eyes.
I may carry a sword
Through the dark of the world,
but your arms are the place where my courage lies.
stay with me when the winter comes.
I will stay when the last fires die.
And if the sea should take us both,
We will meet beneath the same sky.
the tide grows quiet around the stones, the long ship rests on shore. Your head is sleeping against my chest as storms are storms no more.
No crown, no hall, no distant land
Could ever offer more.
You are
My shield, you are my haven, and I am